Hi everyone, a quick tutorial today to explain what is the API of Mistral AI, which is named FMI. So the FMI one is the one that you can find over here. So unfortunately, that's always the same thing. When you have an API documentation, you don't have any use cases at all. So you may have some great features over here, but we barely don't know what they do or how to use them because there's no use case at all. So here's the chat completion one that probably everybody knows, which is kind of the equivalent of using Mistral AI within the user interface. And then you get this one, create FIM completions. So FIM stands for fill in the middle, which means that when you use it, you have two main parameters. So the prompt, which is in fact the starting line, let's say that's the beginning of what you're gonna say, or at least of your output, and the suffix. I hate this word because I never understand what it means. It means the end of it. So it means that the prompt is here in order to give the beginning and the suffix the end. If you look through the documentation of Mistral AI, you may find this documentation, so fill in the middle, where they explain you that the prompt is like this given line, and then the suffix is this one, okay? So if you execute this script, it's gonna produce a script which is gonna start by this and end up in this. So it doesn't ring a bell for you yet, but I'm gonna apply it to Matomo and then you're probably gonna understand it. So let's imagine that in my case, I have a script such as this one, okay? It's named report.py. What does this script does? I'm gonna show it to you. So I go over here and I execute it. Python 3 reports. Okay, I execute the script, and as you can see, this script is creating a pie chart. Okay. Now I'm going to do exactly the same thing, and it's going to produce as well, as you can see, table report. But what I would like to do is like I'm gonna take the beginning, okay, and I'm gonna take the end of my script. At least I decided that would be the end, and I'm gonna create a script from this, which gonna use the fill in the middle request. And in fact, what the fill in the middle is supposed to do is that it's supposed to produce this part, okay? Just by getting this part, let's say the beginning and the end. So what I did is like I created my my script, which is this one. So in order to produce these scripts, I went into the documentation of Mistral AI. This one, I sent it to, you can send it to ChatGPT or other Mistral AI. And then I asked to ChatGPT, because it has to fit into one line. So I asked to ChatGPT, so I copied my original code, which was over here. I copy it, I write it here to ChatGPT, but you can use Mistral. And I say, okay, hold on. I say, okay, this is what I wrote. Write me this script, okay, this part of code by using only /n, which means like write me all this code in one single line by using /n in order to separate and so that the script looks like this. Okay, so to say here, what I did in this given script here named fim.py is like I give the beginning of my script, I give the end, and I ask it to generate me another script. So let's execute it. So that's going to be, for me, that's going to be Python 3 FIM. Okay. And here it's telling me, okay, you didn't provide the Mistral API keys. I'm just going to provide it. Oops. sorry for that. Okay, so this is my key. Okay, this is my key. Then I execute my script. So as you can see here, we have the beginning of our script, which is over here, okay? Which is super useful because here, this is my source file, and here I have the end. And let's copy this given script, which have been output. So here, my script created all of this in the middle. And then if I go, for example, over here, and oops, I decide to execute this one, so it's named test.py. And as you can see here, oops, it produced me a full working graph with all the data which are correct. Strangely, in fact, the script, as I can see here, is a bit different than the previous one, which looked like this one, which was really more about the top 10 countries, which correspond more to my expectations. Because here, let me see, what did I ask in entry? The most popular countries on your website are, okay, that's interesting. Let's change it, saying like the 5 most popular countries, and let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, so Python 3, FIM. Sorry for that. I just need to go back and fetch this one. So Python 3 FIM. Okay, so here as you can see, I hope it will pick up the top 5 countries. And then if I go over here, and as you can see, I'm getting my 5 visits. So from what I understand with this FIM API is that it's super powerful if you are using it with some simple script, because if the beginning is properly written, so in my case, it's like I have my data source file, which is over here, and I don't want it to be changed all the time or whatever. And then if I can give my expectation at the end, well, probably I can end up like I just show you over here, a very interesting result. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.